Hey, what's up guys? Fry Gaming here, back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you the top 7 tips for Clash Royale by Fry Gaming. And if you guys do enjoy this, and you do get at least one tip that you haven't heard of and did help you a lot, please leave a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, share this video with a friend because it could help some other people you know that play Clash Royale. And, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and comment down below if you would like to see more of these tips and tricks in the future. So, without further ado, let's get right into this. Our first tip is do not rush right away. And when I mean do not rush right away, I mean it. Rushing right away is really, really risky. It should never be done in a normal match, not including challenges and party modes. And so keep in mind, if you do rush, your opponent might get a good advantage. So if you just place a bunch of units clutched together, your opponent can counter those right away. For example, if you play a magic archer with a Valkyrie with a goblin gang, your opponent could just place a rocket, and all those troops, all that will be gone. And then your opponent will get a huge elixir advantage. So do not rush away, rush right away. Wait a couple seconds and let your opponent pick their first move. So our second tip is save your elixir. So following up from the rush I was talking about, you should never just spend your elixir right away, and it could make you in a tragic death. So what I mean by this is, if you, like I said before, if you place a magic archer, goblin gang, Valkyrie, and you're so that's magic archer's 4 elixir, Valkyrie's 4 elixir, and goblin gang is 3 elixir, so that's roughly 11 elixir. Let's say you just plays that. Your opponent could just do a rocket or a lightning, and that's both spells are equal to 6 elixir, and that gives your opponent a good elixir a trade, and is just so bad and could leave you with 0 elixir, and your opponent could just rush at you and you will be defenseless. Like, it's horrible. So following up from what I was talking earlier about elixir trades, do good with elixir trades. Elixir trades is a big part of your success in Clash Royale, and if done properly, you could potentially win the match. So this is not a guaranteed match. Your opponent could still come back, but it is a good advantage. For example, like I said before, if you just place lightning or rocket against that magic archer, Valkyrie, and goblin gang, all that will be gone. Snap. Thanos snapped their fingers. It's gone. And really gives you a big lead in your elixir, and your opponent will be left with nothing, and is really good. So our fourth tip is play your units on your side of the map. If you just play your units on the bridge, your opponent can easily counter your group of cards and leave you defenseless. Yeah, I said that, defenseless, and build good rushes. So your opponent can counter your cards so easily, so super easily. And if so, your opponent can counter your group so easily, and then you will be defenseless and you won't be able to have a good rush. Place your units on the back of your king tower and let your build and let your rush progress and get better. For example, if you want to make a good combo, but you don't have enough elixir, let's say you want to play Mega Knight and Sparky, place the Mega Knight in the back, and then as you progress and get more elixir, you can put the Sparky behind the Mega Knight, and you'll be able to have a great rush. That's just an example. Don't actually do that. Do it at your own risk. I'm not saying it's a bad tactic, but don't. So yeah, well, put your cars at your side of the map, because if you just clutch your units there, the Princess Tower on the opponent's side will just come rush at you, plus your opponent's cards. So don't just rush the bridge right away. Build your rushes carefully and wisely. So tip 5, watch your replays. I mean this, guys. Watching your replays and seeing what mistakes you've made in the past are key to your development in Clash Royale. For example, if you do such a mistake and you don't think much of it, you're going to lose a lot. You're going to make the same mistakes over and over and over and over again, and you won't even realize what you're doing wrong. So watch your replays and take a note on what tactics you're doing wrong and what mistakes are you doing, and come back those mistakes and try not to do them ever again. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm not saying don't say you're just this god of not making mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Try to improve and take away those mistakes. Get that out of here. So tip number 6 is create a balanced deck. For example, a balanced deck wagers between a unbalanced deck and a good balanced deck. You always want to have a good elixir cost deck. I would say roughly 3.5 to like a 4.5. I feel like that's a good elixir cost for your deck. But you might be asking, what is your deck? What can your deck be made out of? And what art cards do you need for that deck? And in my opinion, you're gonna need, so not my opinion, by other people's opinions too, and a lot of pros too, you're gonna need, and this is the most important and valid card in your deck, your win condition. First of all, you might be asking, what's a win condition? A win condition is gonna help you take down your towers easily and more efficient. For example, Royal Giant is a win condition, while Mini Peck, that's a bad example. Royal Giant is a win condition, while something like Knight is not. The Knight can support your win condition, but is not, if left alone, it's going to do nothing. But the Royal Giant is a good win condition, followed up by Hog Rider. Mega Knight could be a win condition too. And you want to use that win condition wisely. You want to pick the best that you're good at. Number 2 is Tank Killer. You want a Tank Killer to take down those tanks that your opponent are using against you. For example, if your opponent plays down his own Royal Giant, you could play something down like Inferno Tower, which can slowly do more and more damage as it progresses. And Inferno Dragon does the same thing. Mini Peck is really good. Barbarians are really good. And a lot of those cards can help take down those Tank Killers in a snap. And it's really, really helpful. Not gonna lie. Our third one is Mini Spell. A Mini Spell can be used to take down mini swarms or low HP units. For example, Skeleton Army, Minion Horde, and stuff like that. A Mini Spell can be something like a Snowball, a Zap, a Rage. A Rage can be used differently. It can help help support your units, but we'll get to that later. In my opinion, I personally like Snowball better, just because, probably Zap, but they're both really good cards. I think Zap. I changed my mind. I feel like Zap is the better one. You can use Zap and take down a whole minion horde, which gives you a huge elixir advantage. And with that mini spell, you can take down you may not be able to take down the minion horde, but your Princess Tower will just keep firing those arrows, and it'll be a one-shot. So keep in mind. And coming in at number 4 is a big spell. A big spell can be used to support your win condition. For example, a Royal Giant can be countered by stuff Inferno Towers, Mini Pekkas. Like what I said before. A big spell can be like a Lightning, which can take down that Mini P.E.K.K.A. or Wizard, whatever you're dealing with that is countering your Royal Giant. Another big spell can be something like, what's another one? I can't take one off my mind, but I know Lightning is really, really good for a big spell, and is, in my opinion, one of the best big spells in the game. The fifth one is a mini tank. You want a mini tank to take down those good HP units. For example, Wizard has decent HP. Lumberjack. You want those mini tanks are basically cards that have a good amount of HP and do decent damage. Not a full tank, tank, like a win condition, but like stuff like Royal Giant, Mega Knight, Lava Hound, but do have good HP and can support you really, really well, and could use as a good distraction too. For example, it can take down a mini P.E.K.K.A. A Knight can be used to distract that mini P.E.K.K.A. or a Valkyrie. Valkyrie and Knight are one of my favorite mini tanks in the game. So you could use that. Knight is, I think, a little bit more damage, and Valkyrie has Splash. In my opinion, I like Valkyrie better, just because. But Knight is also good from that -1 elixir. So yeah. The next one is swarms. You want a mini swarm in your deck, because swarms can be really good. For example, Goblin Gang, Minion Horde, um, stuff like those cards. Those swarms can really help take down tanks even. Minion Horde is good against Royal Giants Royal Giants too, and swarms can just be really helpful. But keep in mind on the one you're using. Another one is support cards. Support cards can help your win condition. For example, Magic Archer can be a support card and can be used on both offense and defense. Another card can be Night Witch, can be used offense, defense. Keep in mind on the support card you're using, so like you can advance. You know. And last but not least is a random card. If you want a random card, I call it a random card, can be used as another support or another swarm or another mini tank, another spell, another tank killer, or another win condition if you want to. It can help a little ease that deck a bit. And if you want another swarm, you think you need another range unit or something like that, it can be really useful. And the most important tip of all time is have fun, you guys. Do not let that get to your head. If you don't have fun, you're gonna lose the meaning of Clash Royale. This is all just a game. You have to take deep breaths and enjoy the game as you progress and get better. Just getting better and playing competitively just doesn't help if you're not having fun. If you're having fun while using these good tips, these 7 tips, having fun is the most important thing in progressing in a video game. If you want to get better, you always have to have fun. It'll just soothe your mind and just keep away those negative thoughts. You're not going to get better at the game. You're not going to get better. Keep those away. Just have fun. Have fun when you're progressing throughout the game. Just have wonderful amounts of fun. So guys, that's going to be it from my top 7 best tips on Clash Royale. And if you did like this, please, again, like, subscribe, and comment down below if you would like to see more. It really helps out the channel, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. And if you guys do wanna, you guys can join our, my clan. My clan is called Peppa Pig. I'll give you more description. My clan is, called Peppa Pig, and in the description below, I'll keep a little, in the description below, I'll give more description on that. So guys, I'll see you, and until my brat fries out there, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.